Welcome back to Let's Play with Honey in Minecraft. I want to go ahead and just show you what I've set up here. I have made a trip and obviously put away some extra cobblestone that I've farmed up at my generator. Some of the smooth stone slabs I've cooked up as well. Obviously all of this is just preparing for the secondary blaze experience grinder that I still have to go and get set up. I'm really looking to travel fairly light here, so I put away my diamond pickaxe with the beautiful silk touch and any extra things that I don't actually need on me. And that's because we all know if you're going to travel in the nether or do anything, you need to travel light. So let me show you the object of my desire. I want that glowstone. It's actually fairly accessible. It's not too high up. I'm not going to have to go over massive lava lakes like over there, but it is over a flowing lava pool. So that's not terribly good. I want to build a safe structure around it, not only so I don't lose a single speck of it to the lava, but obviously all through here I could have a ghast come in here, bob and weave, and knock me down and burn me up or destroy the glowstone. So I'm actually going to make a safe sort of surrounding structure, and then I'm going to grab my pickaxe and I'll come back and show you guys the harvest. So I'll be back. Well, it's not pretty, but it's done, so let's go take a look. Yeah, I don't think just a regular old pickaxe will work for getting the dust. I actually have not fully enclosed it. I just did a rough 3/4 enclose. There we go. I know I'm still exposed to this side, but I really don't think I'm going to see much ghast activity over here. And this is a possibility, but I can always get behind cover. So, and I do still have some cobble on me if I need a quick wall off over here. So anyway, here we are. The ground is fully coated, so anything will drop down here. I actually want to do a couple of different things. I want to just break it. Ta-da! Okay, that's 3 broken. Be sure I got all the dust. And we got 8. 12. So out of 4, we got 12. You're going to get a range of numbers. But definitely, I mean, that's only going to make a couple of glowstone, put together glowstone bricks. Now, if you have fortune where you get additional bonus ones, that might work. That is so cool. But I really think that this is a great way of getting your, with the silk touch, of getting a better return, because you're going to be able to have glowstone and a lot less resources. I'm going to go ahead and get a few while I'm here. I only really have a plan for 2 of them right now, but I thought it would be fine to get a couple more. So that's going to be that. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to my to breaking them. So I don't actually want to get it all right now, but I did want a bit of dust for the for the potion making, so we can make our stuff more potent, stronger. So that's good. I'm going to actually leave this structure until I come back. Once it's all harvested, I can tear it down. But that is it for now. Hello, pigmen, invading my little safety area. Let's take a peek real quick and see if we've got anything growing down here. A few. Not too bad. Be careful not to hit the pigmen wandering around. You can see it turns red. It looks like it's all red, but really it's sort of it's just sort of different. There's more pink to it until it's ready for harvest. And when it's ready, it's got the big tops and it's definitely more red than before. I don't know if you remember, but when I first saw the fortress structure from my house, you could see the red glowing right through the open window structures down there. So that is our ripe, beautiful netherwort all taken care of. So I'm going to go ahead and head home and take my beautiful stuff with me, and I'm going to reset. I'll come back to you once I get there. I want to do one more thing with the silk touch on my pickaxe, and then we're going to move on to potion making. Alright, we are back home. Isn't it beautiful? And I'm about to do something that just really feels wrong, but it's got to be done. I'm going to dig up dirt with my diamond pickaxe. But I don't have an enchanted shovel, so it's got to be the pickaxe. And as you can see, I got grass. That is so neat. I know it sounds silly, it's just grass. And I know that you could do the never-ending bridge of dirt to try to get your grass to your cloud level villages and bedrock bases, but really it was such a pain. See, I put my glowstone in. And as far as the nether goes, unless you hacked it in the initial grass block, you could not even possibly terraform the nether. But if you're legit like I am, that's not an option. Now with Silk Touch, it really brings some possibilities, which I think are pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and do my potion of healing, and I'm going to take one of our glowstone dust we got earlier and make that a rank 2. Now about this glowstone dust, I broke with my regular pickaxe 8 glowstone blocks and I got 24 dust. So that makes it an average of 3 per. And we saw the first couple didn't give us 3 or 4, they gave us 2. So your average is 3 per broken. Well, it takes 4 now to make a block of glowstone. So you're a better ratio to use the Silk Touch. However, because it only takes 4 now, and I say only, any of you that are new don't realize it used to take 9 glowstone dust to put together a brick. If you have fortune, you're definitely going to be a better ratio if their average is more than 4 overall. There's our instant health. So again, like I said earlier, it's possible that you're going to actually be better off with fortune. I don't have fortune, so I'm happy to take the Silk Touch and get a better return on that. So I've made my instant health, and you saw that was just that glistering melon, which is a watermelon slice and a nugget of gold. Added to an awkward potion, and I've already brewed up all the awkward potion, so we won't need to take time to do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and have a spider eye. Now this should make a poison, and I've got gobs of spider eyes, so we might as well play with some of these new potions. And of course, magma cream. Let's take care of the magma cream. That's going to make a fire resistance pot. Now the fire resistance is made with making the magma cream to begin with. All you do is add the magma cream, and to get that you take one of your slime balls and a blaze powder and you make the cream. And I'm sacrificing one of my precious balls to do this, but that's okay because I really want to check out some more of these potions. There we go. And I'm going to extend that to give me an 8-minute return instead of a 3-minute return. I could put the glowstone dust in like I did for the potion of healing, but they're mutually exclusive. It would give me a fire resistance 2, but it would still only be 3 minutes. I think I'd rather have the extra time. So let's take a look at the other one. Nice. Potion of poison. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can have poison too, so let's do that. And then I'm going to play around with some splash damage too. The awkward potion is really, like I say, just that nether wart and the water, and it doesn't take too long to brew it up, but I was going to make several experiments, so I thought it would just be better to have that prepared in advance. There we go. Now this time I'm going to do a fermented spider eye. To get a fermented spider eye, you take 1 brown mushroom, 1 sugar, and 1 regular spider eye, and you get this puffy, bloated, nasty fermented eye. By the way, that is such a pretty sight, and you know what? There's already talk of 1.6, or the pre-release 1.96, and that is going to go back to square. And that kind of makes me a sad panda because I love the round. But that's what Notch tweeted. There we go, poison 2. So let's make that splash damage poison 2. Because we can. Let's see how this one's doing. Weakness. Splash damage weakness. Again, because we can. So, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and might as well tell you a few other things while we wait for these things to percolate. I gave you just a brief overview of why I'm choosing, oh cool, it changed the bottle. Why I'm choosing to skip the pre-release 5. It's just nothing terribly exciting for me to get all hot and bothered over. But there are some other things. Now for this one it's a little bit different. I'm starting off with making a swiftness potion, and I'll show you that in a minute. Let's see. Weakness. Awesome. And the other things that are changed for the pre-release 5, squids swim up. The slimes, this is actually kind of interesting. Slimes are no longer relegated to levels 0 through 16, so maybe we'll see some more of those rare suckers. Now we take this swiftness and we add a fermented spider eye, and it flips it around. Instead of being a potion of swiftness, it should turn it into a potion of slowness. Very important you do it in the right order though, because you can't take weakness and make it slow. You have to take swiftness and make it slow. There's also some new camera controls, which are interesting, but Jeb tweeted that those were supposed to be taken out before the release, so I don't know if you're going to actually have access to them or not. But they are officially in the pre-release. Nothing terribly exciting. Oh, there's one more interesting thing. Oops, wait, I want to make you splash damage too. You can make an infinite lava, like you can infinite water spring. You can do it with lava. Now what you do is you take a plus sign. You have, these are all hollowed out, these 5 blocks, and you would pour lava, 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 and then the very middle, as long as you scoop out of the middle only, is infinite. So that's actually interesting, but there's some debate as to whether it's staying or not, so don't get too set in that. Boom! Okay, I do know that the slowness and the weakness do not have a second rank, which is why I only did that to the poison. So let's go ahead and put these away. I already told you about the pre-release 6, which is probably the last one that's going to come out before Minecon and the official release, November 18th and 19th. The other things for pre-release 6 that are already kind of on the table are fixing the water physics and fixing the explosion damage. So that's kind of nifty. Might as well take one more look at our beautiful round crescent moon before it goes away too. So there you go. Now as for me, I've got all of these potions. I think it's time to use them. I really need to kind of get in my head that these exist now. Just like enchanting, it exists. What are we going to do with it? Now, you can choose not to use it if you don't like it, but I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun. So I'm going to do some experiments and, see in action, how much does this use? Is it worth it? Or how much does this heal? Is it worth it to pop in the extra glowstone? How many hearts more is it? Is there kind of a cooldown on it? All that good stuff. Fire resistance. And of course, the damage to enemies. Let's go wreak some havoc with some bad guys. So there you go. That's kind of it for me, though. I hope you guys had a good time. Until next time, bye.